I will be doing a bike check.
I'm doing a bike check.
Bike check.
This is a bike check.
Yo, what's going on, our BMX? Jake Seeley here to run through my new Sunday Street Sweeper Madera build. Let you guys in on my theme of my bike. I got the grape, I got the lemon, so we'll call it the grape lemonade. I've never had grape lemonade before, but I promise you, it tastes as good as it looks, baby. My signature Street Sweeper frame comes in a 20.5, 20.75, and a 21 inch. It has a 75.25 degree head tube, and the rear end is a 12.7. An added spec is the built-in chain tensioners. I personally don't ride them. If you want your wheel to be solid and not move a hair, definitely use those chain tensioners. The frame comes in flat black and post-it note yellow, so make sure you cop that before they're sold out, because rumor is they're flying off the shelves, so get on that. We got my signature Street Sweeper bars made by Sunday Bikes. They come in a 9.5 rise, and I cut them down to 27. I can't be having my bars too wide when I gotta cross my arms up and flick those bars, you know, I like them nice and compact. After that, I have my signature Seeley grips. I used to ride them actually flipped around the other way to where the fatter knurling was on the inside, so have a lot more grip without any movement. But you know, I kept seeing kids riding them turn the other way where the thinner, looser knurling was on the inside. Tried it, and honestly, the comfort is next level. I love it. From there, those are connected to the Madera Mast stem. I'm running a 48mm length. I like my bike a little more compact in all directions, you know. So, cop the 48mm, good and small. It's got a good rise on it, and yeah, super solid stem. But I gotta say that the rust bolts are not included in your purchase. So if you wanna get those rusty bolts in there, make sure you just leave your bike out in the rain for a week and voila. So connected to the Mast stem, we have the Sunday Nightshift forks, and those come in a 28mm offset. Perfect in between fork, not too steep, not too mellow. With a super steep fork riding backwards, it's a lot more touchy, kind of a little harder to control. So, you know, and along with having too mellow of a fork, you know, you can't really get in those nose manuals, and you can't like just do all the front wheel stuff you would want to do. Next up, we got my Street Sweeper tires. The cool thing about the Street Sweeper tire is we use a dual compound. To explain that a little bit, it's basically just different hardnesses of rubber. So on the side walls and the side tread of the tire, we use a harder compound to help resist friction and basically just help slide in your grinds a little faster. Because with a 2.4 tire, you get a lot of drag. So to eliminate that, we made the sidewalls hard, and the top of the tread where you want it to be grippy, good and soft. So on the front, I'm running the Madera Pilot Hub laced up to the GSport Birdcage, and for protection, I'm running the Madera C4 hub guards. These pegs are light, durable, and have a real thick plastic diameter around the aluminum diameter inside, which basically just makes for longer shredding of your peg. They last a lot longer than your normal. The compound is a little harder, so they slide super well, and they're available in 4.5 and 4.75 length. So for my drive chain, I'm rocking the Madera Signet sprocket. If you like bashing your sprocket, grinding your sprocket, and just running into things like I do, basically just using your sprocket as a fifth peg, the Madera Signet sprocket is definitely for you. I've never had an issue with it. Clearly it holds up to the test. Connected to that, we got the Madera Bantam cranks. I run a 165mm length on those. I don't know, it's all personal preference, but I've noticed a lot of benefits to the shorter cranks. You know, your feet are at basically closer together. It kind of helps the bar spins. It helps a lot for me because I'm goofy footed, so the closer my feet are together, the less difference it is when I'm spinning regular switch. Threaded into the Bantam cranks, we got the Odyssey Twisted Pros. Super wide base on that pedal. Super comfortable, wouldn't recommend any other pedal, honestly. The pins hold up really well. I'm rocking the Odyssey Bluebird chain. So for the theme of my seat this year, I went with a Bape influence pattern. I'm a huge fan of camo, so I figured it was only right to switch it up a little bit and then throw a little bit of the culture in there. Bape is a streetwear brand that's been around for a long time, and I've definitely been influenced by their patterning and designs. So yeah, we'll bring it to the back end here. I'm running a Freecoaster laced up to a GSport Birdcage and protected by the GSport UniGuard. Such a good design. So completely covers the dropout, so your dropout is protected, and you don't have to spread your frame apart. And you get to add a little bit extra to your peg to make it a little bit longer. Well, there she is, the new Sunday Madera build. If you want to cop anything that you've seen in this video, make sure to hit up your local Sunday or Madera dealer and cop the goods today.